What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I was supposed to do an unboxing of the R5C, but it showed up yesterday and I was way too excited, so I went ahead and unboxed it already. I do want to share with you guys on why I picked up the R5C. This video is mainly going to go over my initial impressions right out of the box and also some reasons why I went ahead and picked this up. So since I already unboxed this, I'm going to put that to the side and pull out the 5C, which I have right here, and some few reasons on why I picked this up. Most of the video work that I shoot is long format video, and the cameras that I have at the moment is the C200, the 1DX Mark III, which I'm shooting on right now, and the eosr. Now, I was supposed to pick up the Canon R5 when that first got announced, but the whole overheating issues that it had, it kind of like took me away from that since I record a lot of long format content. I just don't like to shoot thinking about, am I gonna run into a problem in a few minutes from now? Now, as soon as I unboxed this, I flipped over to video mode, and as soon as I was in video mode, I honestly felt like I had my C200 compressed in a small handheld camera, and that right there just shocked me, and I'm just blown away. It's like I feel at home. I'm holding a C200 right in my hand, which just felt crazy to me. Now, with that being said, there is a few things that I noticed as soon as I started testing the video, which I will mention in this video, but it might be a problem to some people, but for me, I don't really mind it because I'm used to a video camera. Now, speaking about the menus and how this really does feel like a cinema camera, the 1DX Mark III, it's an awesome camera. It's a great camera. When I want to shoot video, I can go ahead and shoot some video, and it's pretty simple. Same thing with my eosr or the R6 that I've tried out. If I want to shoot some video, it's pretty easy if you're not really a video person to flip over and start getting some great autofocus and just kind of get some great image. But I noticed that with this R5C, it's gonna be a little more complex than just hitting record, getting some awesome autofocus. I did notice the autofocus is exactly like the C200. It hunts and it's not really sticking to my face. It does the job, like if I'm just sitting down and it's gonna get focus on my face, but it's just not really gonna be something I'm gonna rely on to follow somebody on a gimbal. I don't feel too comfortable if I will be doing that. Now, again, I'm only giving my initial thoughts on this since I just unboxed it. I am gonna go out and test it out, but I did notice that the autofocus is nowhere near something like a 1DX Mark III or any, even my eosr. When I'm on video, it glues into my eye. This one, it seems like it's having a little more trouble. Again, if that's a big issue to you, then I would look into that. But now on the 1DX Mark III, it has awesome autofocus in video. And even though it has awesome autofocus, when I'm out doing commercial work, I notice that I'm manual focusing 70 to 80% of the time. So yes, I mean, I would love to have better autofocus in video, but like I mentioned, I tend to be going between auto and manual a lot of the times when I'm shooting, and that's just the way I like to shoot. Now, jumping into the two biggest concerns that I had when I was, put my pre-order on this, like what was in the back of my head, and it was scaring me a lot. I was like, man, I'm not sure if I'll be able to work with this. If there is an issue here, is gonna be the battery life and also the files. I don't have a brand new M1 chip on my Mac. It's like an older computer. So those two were my biggest concerns, because on the 1DX Mark III, I cannot edit those 4K files. So now I'm filming in the 4K downsampled or the compressed 4K, which still looks awesome. Right now I'm shooting in 4K, the compressed version, which those files are easy to edit on my computer. So the same thing, I was worried that I was not gonna be able to edit this on my computer. So far, the 4K 10-bit 422 files from this, the XFAVC files, I've been able to edit on my computer with, I did notice a small lag, but it's playing really fine. If I'm doing a talking headshot like this, I'm not gonna have no issues. Now, if I'm putting footage on top and stacking, like I might get some lag, but I noticed that this allows me to record proxy files, which I've already tested it out and I'm really liking that. So that alone made me feel really good. Now, the other concern that I had was the whole battery life. I did notice the battery, like I did not shoot continuously, but I was just going through the menus, setting up my custom menus, and just doing that alone, I noticed that my battery started running down really quick. Now, again, maybe it's because I was setting my menus and being on the video setting is just taking so much more power, but I did notice the battery was being drained really fast. Again, I've not shot with it nonstop. I'm going to later on today, so I will update you guys and let you know how that is turning out. And now the whole battery life, like if it's a huge issue for me, again, I could just go ahead and buy a dummy battery and get more juice out of it. Versus my files, in order to fix that, I would have to buy a brand new computer. But so far, I'm gonna stick with the computer that I have, edit this footage. The battery, well, we'll see how reliable it is later on today when I try it out. So far, it's very impressive. The battery life, yes, it seems like it's pretty power hungry, but other than that, I'm really loving everything that it's offering. So thank you so much. If you guys got any questions, let me know down in the comments and I'd be more than happy to do my best to answer those questions on a following video. Thank you. I'll catch y'all on our next video. Peace.